beats are important, but I like harmonies as well. I think it's my background as well, my classical background, because sometimes people say that I tend to do much more complicated things that's needed, but I'm not sure about it. I mean, I do what I do. I think the reason why I moved from classical performance into a modern field is that I'm really much happier to be in the sort of composing brackets field rather than performing someone else's music. I really want to participate in creation. A lot of work being shown and presented on internet, a lot of internet communities, and people still make music, and they still have audience. The prime concern is that all this huge amount of not good quality pop products coming off the screens, like on MTV and VH1, etc. They sort of bring up new audience, and the majority of kids, they don't go to alternative websites. They don't buy alternative records in record shops. So they have to accept it, and their taste is not at their best. They don't have a choice, and that's very boring. Bigger planes, bigger stadiums, bigger halls, bigger everything. Everything's bigger on this small planet. So from this amount of sort of kids with iPods, as you say, there'll be X amount of people who will still do a good job and will be respected for that. New genres, they don't come out of nowhere. They come out of the human understanding of reality at this point. There will always be kids who will always want to listen to it and to feel with it, or to dance with it, or to do whatever they want with it. So it's not, music is not for adults, music is for kids. I was lucky because in my time I was at the very beginning of drum and bass in London. So I saw the way this genre was born, like from the roots, from the streets, from you know, small streets in Brixton and in, you know, all these metalheads in Hoxton Square, in Old Street in London, all the Chemistry in Storm and Groove Rider and Talent Sync and Goldie and all these people in what, 1993, 94 I think. That was really new. There was nothing like it before. So I'm sure there'll be another couple of years and there should be some new explosion, because now it's sort of melting into, you know, it's getting far too easy right now, the technology, and much more accessible than it was 30 years ago. And now the technology is so accessible that you can do everything yourself at home very easily. And then if it's the case, then you can go to a professional studio and just mix it. Music is entertainment. Music is as every sort of art, even if it's a serious art house cinema or it's theater, it's still people entertaining other people with emotions. It could be drama, tragedy, but it's still disturbing the natural way of life. And they want new excitement. They want new emotions, new tricks and new triggers. So I'm very happy that good work is still done, and good albums are still coming out, and I don't feel depressed about it. I still, there's a lot of good music and very talented musicians and producers. Well, I think success is is a combination of different circumstances. It's not the producer who does everything. There's zillions of choices. It's just a question of right time and right people getting together and make this record. I mean, Beatles could be four other boys meeting with another producer and living in another era, and it will be different Beatles. But when only these four people meeting only this one guy and getting these record companies to support them and live in the 60s, that's the combination. So there's no way that you can say I would do just only successful music. You do music that you like, and that's my main concern. I think that's my ambition, to always study and perfect yourself.